Microphone activated.
Okay, so I am hopeful that we are on stream and I can be heard now. I'm sure I'll find out momentarily.
Oh, I forgot we're in a TeamSpeak channel.
Yeah, that's
together.
Okay.
Pat says that this happens
yeah, regularly with my
and
stream.
then you fix it. Weird.
Yeah, this is what separates
does a reset usually fix it?
This is what separates the pros from the amateurs. No, see, I have...
User joined your channel.
I have an onboard microphone on my laptop, but then I have a secondary microphone that I plug in that's got a mute button on it that I like to use for stream. So...
Howdy.
All right, Zell and ScytheR, can you hear me okay? I'm going to take that as a no.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
I was hoping iNcontroL was Rusty and only Masters, but he's Grandmaster, so...
Yeah, you got your work cut out for you.
Okay, testing voice on stream and voice in TeamSpeak.
Be fun.
I don't think I have voice on TeamSpeak. Okay, so you can hear me a bit quiet on stream is what I'm hearing. And I don't think I can be heard at all on TeamSpeak, so that's great. So we fixed one problem, and we've got another problem. So we'll figure this out here in a minute.
What's going on? You got microphone issues?
Okay, test. Can you hear me in TeamSpeak?
Yeah, it was not playing his microphone through the stream. Fix that. One moment.
Yeah.
Disconnected. Connected.
Test.
Yep, we can.
User entered your channel. Channel switched.
Okay, can you all hear me on TeamSpeak?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's working. I'm hoping that the stream will hear me here in a few minutes. Or a few seconds. I think we had this problem last time, Zell, didn't we?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so now the stream is saying they can't hear me, so... Fix TeamSpeak.
Which is weird, because I can hear myself through the stream.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, Patch is saying he can hear me, so that's good. So I've got audio in stream, and I've got audio in TeamSpeak, so I think we're about ready to rock and roll, which is great.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Alright, so for those of you on stream, I'm understanding you can hear me. Welcome, I'm 12-7. I'll be casting today with Zell. We've also got ScytheR here on stream as special guest. He's our 1v1 tournament winner for the spring. And we hope to all give you a good show. I hope it's more about the guys playing than the guys talking, but we'll do our best to keep up with them. Zell, are you still out there, buddy? Can you still hear me? ScytheR, can you hear me okay?
I hear you on TeamSpeak.
Yes, that's what I'm referring to.
I'm not sure about the stream. Okay.
Alright. Loaded into StarCraft. Let's see if we can find everybody, or everybody can find me, and see if we can't get it rolling.
Well, there's a little bit of static coming through your mic.
Through my mic?
Or it's like white noise.
Okay, let me see if I can fix that.
Seems to be fixed.
Well, I pressed the mute button, so that was part of it, I'm sure.
That'll do it.
Test. Okay, is the white noise any better?
Yeah, I do not hear it anymore.
Fantastic. So thanks again to everybody on stream bearing with me while we get everything taken care of. Getting in contact with the people in-game right now. Looks like iNcontroL has stepped away for just a minute, so as soon as he gets back, we'll be good to go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy!
Again, I'm 12-7. I'll be casting alongside Zell today. And
Howdy.
we've got ScytheR in channel right now. ScytheR, any words, anything we need to know? Any strategies that you care to divulge this evening?
Well, I'm going to try my hardest to get close to winning. If I can almost win once, I'll be pretty happy. If I actually win, oh man, I don't even know what that will be like.
You say that like you've never beat a GM player before.
In team games I have, but that doesn't mean a thing.
Well,
It'll be fun.
I think we're going to have good times tonight. I think the play will certainly overshadow the casting. If past performance is any indicator of future results, I think we're in for a good show.
Yeah, I'm excited. And it's pretty cool. I think a certain TOG member gets a shout out here for setting this up.
Oh,
with
absolutely.
Mr. iNcontroL.
Absolutely, and his in-game name is definitely no indicator of his effort in setting this up. So thank you to TOG Gamer the Worst, who was the absolute best in getting this set up. So well done to you, sir. And it's part of what makes this team so great.
10 out of 10 casting joke. I love it.
I mean, it's on a T. I mean, you have to take it. If I don't take it, it's 0 out of 10. So there you go.
Perfect.
All right, so we are still awaiting the arrival of one major internet celebrity. Evil Genius is in control. Look forward to having a great game, and thanks again to him for donating his time and his effort in helping us this afternoon. All right, so at this point, I'm going to step away for a brief moment. Stream. We'll have the stream up, of course, but we'll be back shortly with myself, 12-7, and Zell, and look forward to bringing you some good StarCraft. So stay tuned.
Woo! Idle music.
Some elevator music.
It's a one-man production. I'm sorry.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh yeah. Gotta love it.
I'm trying to find that mix that I had on stream the other night, and I don't know what I did with it.
TOG is starting a band, an a cappella group.
Be competing on the next season of the Sing Off on NBC.
Is that face tattoo real?
That is I believe that is a video game caricature.
Yeah, that's it's Zell from Final Fantasy VIII. I found it on DeviantArt.
Oh, so that's not you with the face tattoo.
I wish.
Someday.
Right.
Oh, Psychosis is Lincoln. Hardwell. That vanilla electronic stuff. I'd check it out. I haven't checked out the Ultra sets yet.
Channel created. Channel edited. User joined your channel.
Alrighty.
Zell, can you still hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you on TeamSpeak.
Okay.
I don't have the Twitch up though.
Very good. Yeah, that would be some bad echo.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. The aforementioned break is forthcoming, so stay tuned. I'm going to go on radio silence here, but we'll be back very shortly, I hope. Hey guys, just checking back in with the stream. We're still here, still waiting on iNcontroL. Um, quite honestly, it'll be worth the wait, so I appreciate everybody's patience. I'm going to try to find some music around here for y'all to listen to for a minute as we continue to get everything going. Thanks again. Alright guys, we have iNcontroL in-game. We are getting everything set up at the moment. As soon as I get both players and everything set up, we will get started. Stay tuned. Zell, are you out there? Can you hear this?
I can.
Okay, very good. So, if you wouldn't mind filling some time while I try to get everything set up here, it's all you.
Oh, God. Do I have to tell corny jokes now? Okay, I guess a little bit about both players. We have our very own ScytheR, who just plays phenomenal Terran, as we all saw at our at the final for our tournament. I don't want to say too much without giving anything away about his certain builds that he does, so I won't. And iNcontroL, I mean, the guy's a beast. I've learned. I think I've only watched his channel 2 or 3 times, and just from those 2 times, I've learned a lot. So ScytheR definitely has his work cut out. But my faith is in TOG. Even though iNcontroL is a Protoss player.
Alright, so it looks like the first game's going to be on Expedition Lost. We're going to get everything set up here real quick. So we're going to use a little bit different format than we've used before, just for the sake of saving time and so forth. ScytheR picked the first map, and then we're going to go loser pick for the rest of the best of 5. So we'll get the right people in game. Make sure everybody's ready to go. And alright, and here we go.
So I've got a huge smile on my face. I can only imagine ScytheR.
This is definitely a first for our clan, and so I think I made sure in game 1 that we didn't commit the ultimate party foul and leave the lobby screen up, so we should have the game screen up. If that's not right, people let me know. We are loading into game 1 right now, and we will start down here in the bottom left-hand side of Expedition Lost is our TOG player, our blue Protoss, ScytheR.
Blue Terran.
Blue Terran, excuse me. Will you do the honors for our Protoss player, please?
It only fits as being Protoss myself. Up in the top right corner, we have our red iNcontroL representing evil geniuses, the one and only.
So that's got to be the highlight of your broadcasting career so far, right?
My limited broadcasting career, definitely. Introducing a celebrity.
So welcome again to everybody. This is our 1v1 show match. For those of you who are members of TOG, you kind of know what's going on. For those of you who are not, I'll get you up to speed. We had a 1v1 double elimination tournament in which ScytheR was the ultimate winner. And as a result, one of our in-clan members, the worst, set up a show match with the one and only iNcontroL. So that's where we're at here, a 1v1 show match for the best of the old farts against one of the best in the game. This looks pretty straightforward for both players to start, Zell.
It sure does. Real standard from Protoss.
Looks like iNcontrol's first probe is just about to make its way into the Terran base. And we'll see an early gas. And a barracks is just now finishing up.
Doing the thing that every Terran player hates. But gotta love it.
So 2 probes in each gas to start for iNcontrol. With a pretty standard opening as well.
I wonder if we're going to see some stalkers on the field for a pretty safe expand.
Well, I know that ScytheR probably knows more about iNcontrol than iNcontrol knows about ScytheR. So, you got to figure that iNcontrol's probably going to play it safe
Very
in
true.
game 1. Pretty standard and straightforward for both players to start. First Stalker and Mothership Core on the way for iNcontrol. And ScytheR's got a SCV patrolling back here to look out for the expansion. But it looks like the Stalker's going to find him and get rid of that.
He's trying to get in there. Doesn't see.
He sees the Stalker, which is about what you can expect.
And we have a Widow Mine on the production tab for ScytheR.
And a pylon over on the right side of the field for iNcontrol. So I wonder if we're going to see maybe some hidden tech over here. Expansion goes down
Nothing
for
gets me
Red
more
Protoss.
excited than seeing a hidden tech go down with Protoss.
Yeah, who would ever do something like that, Zell?
The Cheese Master? No.
No.
Never.
You wouldn't know anything about that. Robo going down for iNcontrol. A Stalker parked right out in the front of the natural. Second Stalker being rallied across. Widow Mine being rallied somewhere. Stalker gets it first.
Both players showing excellent micro right now.
What was that?
Both players are showing excellent micro right now.
Well, and here comes a drop for ScytheR. Being rallied to the natural and then across to the main, it looks like. Another Widow Mine coming down for ScytheR to help protect up front. Stalkers see it. And they get out of the way. So here's the drop in the natural. It's a couple probes. Auto recharge goes down. Medevac picks up. Goes to work in the main. They get the mothership core. No, good force field.
a nice pick off of that mothership. Or not the mothership, sorry, the medevac.
Yep, cleaned up the drop. Lost a few probes. 4 probes lost and a stalker in that exchange.
Which I think that puts iNcontroL slightly ahead.
Yeah, he's still up in the worker count 33 to 30. There's a couple more barracks now are coming down for ScytheR. A Raven out on the field for some detection, possibly. Still no expand for ScytheR.
Yeah, I think that early pressure definitely put some pressure on him as far as staying in his own base. But it looks like he's in position now to expand.
Yep, a couple tanks getting set up in front. Here comes the observer coming across, but the Marines are going to see it because of the Raven and gets it picked off. So nice pickup there for ScytheR. Denying some vision to our Protoss player. He's got to realize soon that he's oversaturated in his main, does ScytheR. He's got 29 workers now mining minerals in the main with no expand in sight.
And he's been using his mules.
Think this might just be a little case of nerves for ScytheR?
I think so. And who could blame him?
Oh, he's pulling a bunch. He's pulling some boys.
Ooh, this,
He's pulling the boys. Another pickup on the observer. There in the middle of the map. So, iNcontroL really has no idea what's going on, it seems. He has no vision.
he does know something is coming.
Yep, he sees a push. Doesn't know the boys are with it, though. Observer sees it now. Oh, he's going to put a little bunker up front. Force field goes down. Get some high ground vision. Tanks are going to do a little work. Force field's going to keep most of it out. Photon overcharge goes down.
Same with that charge.
Point defense ground's taking up some of the... Nice point defense ground to take up the photon overcharge.
This is definitely putting ScytheR in a great position. But look at iNcontroL, he's taking the back rocks down. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that.
Well, he knows it's his only way out. Because he can't get out the front. ScytheR's got a bunker going down in front, so he's really going to be kitty bar on the front door here of iNcontroL. Scan goes down, sees no third. More stalkers to try to take away some of this high ground vision. Blink is just now finishing up on those stalkers. But he doesn't have a whole lot.
He was able to pick off at least one Banshee.
Well, there's one way to get high ground vision. Build a bunker. Robo goes down. So all iNcontroL has is some gateway production available.
He needs that.
He's going to pick off this army right here in the middle of the map.
Around.
He's going to pick off the reinforcements, it looks like. Blinks forward, gets the tank. Nice pickup. And continues to push. Here come a bunch of probes.
And we might be into a base race here.
That's what it looks like. Well, ScytheR's going to have no support, because iNcontrol's rally is going to pick off everything coming across the map. iNcontroL also has a pylon over here at what would be ScytheR's third. As he pushes his way up. Back in. He's In Control's base side, just pushing in and picking off some more probes. We have a base rift. In Control puts a Nexus in the bottom right. ScytheR's only command center is going to get picked off by these stalkers rather. It's all the floating bases going on.
And is he going to do a recall? Nope, no recall. So we got a command center going down in his natural.
Yep, we got the Ninja base for In Control in the bottom right versus the floating buildings of our Terran player going across the map. I think I saw this on Bronze League Heroes once. Everything gets cleaned up in what was the main for In Control. But ScytheR's pretty much stuck because he's got no supply depots, no supply buildings. He's
win behind.
The dirty, dirty Dark Shrine.
Ain't nothing dirty about it, baby.
Spoken like a Protoss. So while In Control gets his base built back up, down here in the bottom right, rallying his army back to what was his natural that ScytheR pretty much has locked in. He does have Ravens on the field, so there will be detection for those DTs. So I think we're back to square one here, Zell. What do you think?
I think so. It's a little bit of cat and mouse here. And ScytheR just now discovering where his base is.
Wonder if he saw the DT shrine.
He did.
Sees the pylon on the right side in the 3 o'clock position. In Control's got a stalker that's going to find a floating starport over here at the 12 o'clock position. Another Nexus going down in the 3rd for ScytheR. ScytheR stealing some minerals from In Control's base here before it gets picked off by the Mothership Core. Oh, it's going to get away. So looks like ScytheR's getting some add-ons for his factory and his starport back in Control's natural. Man, this is such a wonky game to cast, man. I don't know what to call these locations anymore.
It is 11:30. Although I think ScytheR's playing a little bit too passive now. He went from super aggressive to passive, which is allowing In Control just to ramp up. And we can see already in the supply, In Control is close to being twice his supply.
Leading in workers 28-10. Leading in army supply 41-36. ScytheR's still supply blocked. And on less than 1 base income and no gas coming in either. So it seems like it's just a matter of time before In Control finds a way to break through this blockade over here in what was his natural. He's got a DT hanging out over here in what was his main area, kind of seeing everything. Just getting a little scout. Because now he's going to move it. No, he's putting it on patrol. So yeah, he's going to use that just to see what's going on and make sure that his opponent's still bottled in.
Oh, and sieged.
Some sentries making their way across the map. iNcontroL now saturated on 2 bases. And just patrolling outside. iNcontrol's base, or ScytheR's base. I told you this was wonky.
Yes.
So welcome again, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this this high-level, high-end metagame that no one understands but the 2 players that are going on. Big push coming across the map now for ScytheR, but I'm afraid that if it gets held off, that there's not going to be a whole lot waiting behind it.
Oh, there won't be. He's pulled every SCV.
Well, and iNcontroL has a zealot at the watchtower, so he sees it coming. Photon Overcharge is going to hold this off. iNcontroL knows he's way ahead.
And I think iNcontroL is in control right now.
Here comes 4 DTs across the map, heading up to ScytheR's base. And I think once they get there, there's no detection. It's going to be GG. And there they go. Going to work on the command center. Scouts left, trying to do a little bit of work back in iNcontrol's base. But again, iNcontroL knows he's way ahead. He's pushing his army across the map.
With another expansion going across the map.
There goes the command center. iNcontrol's bottom right base gets taken out. But there's not going to be enough left. He's going to be revealed here in a minute. He's got a floating barracks over here on the right side. A couple floating barracks down at the bottom.
And I think, yes, ScytheR's going to see his expansion now.
Exactly 1 SCV somewhere on the map somewhere. Down there in the mineral line, and it gets cleaned up. So all that's left now are just a handful of units that you see on the bottom of the map. I know ScytheR thinks he's close enough, or still, he certainly doesn't know about the base up in the upper left. He's going to back off.
Let the DTs clean up.
Yep, the Raven's gone, so the DTs are going to come in and finish the job. And there's GG. So iNcontroL takes game number 1 in this best of 5. Thank you all again for joining us on stream. I'm 12-7 along with ScytheR. Glad to have you here. And we'll see what the next map selection is. So your overall thoughts on Game 1?
Man, that was a rush. I was so stoked there for ScytheR. It looked like victory was in his grasp, but at the very end, I think he was just a little too cautious, let it just slip out of his hands. But at the same time, just that control that iNcontroL showed, having that mindset to break down his wall in the back, sneak out, not engage a Terran, and actually build up his base in the back.
Yep, you can tell he's been in that situation before. I think Game 1 was a little bit of nerves for ScytheR, if I'm going to be honest. I think
a little bit of nerves.
Being as oversaturated in his main, I know he was planning on pulling the boys. It would have been nice to see him take a second, maybe play a little bit more standard, just to kind of see what what it was going to shape up to be.
Oh, I got excited. I thought I was playing with iNcontroL there for a second.
Yeah, that's the show match after the show match. All right, and we're going to jump right into game number 2 on Iron Fortress. Thanks again to everybody on stream. I don't know how many are there, but to every single one of you, I extend my my personal thanks for joining us today. Alrighty.
And do you have the screen loaded?
I do have the screen loaded. Thank you for looking out for me.
All right,
I'll let you introduce our player on the bottom side of the map here.
Right, in the bottom right-hand side in our, let's call it 5 o'clock position, we have our red Terran player, ScytheR, looking for a win here.
And in the upper left-hand portion of Iron Fortress, proving that real men do wear pink, our pink Protoss pro player from Team Evil Geniuses. This is iNcontroL. Yeah, that is really good. It's nice to be able to do that on stream and actually mean it. Being able to introduce a pro like that.
Yep. Kind of tickles you a little.
Yep. The things you get to do when you're a Gold League scrub and don't win the tournament, like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm a Diamond League scrub. I didn't come close.
Again, thanks again, everybody. I'm 12-7 alongside Zell. This is game number 2 in our best of 5 between our TOG tournament champion ScytheR and the absolute most badass community ambassador in the world, EG's iNcontroL. Special props again to him for agreeing to do this. This is really cool for the whole clan, and I'm sure ScytheR's enjoying it as well. So what do you think of game number 2? What do you think we're going to see?
Well, again, for the Protoss player, in a standard build.
I see he just chose to go 1 gas this time instead of 2 gas. He had 4 probes on 2 gas in the first game, and now he's got 3 on the single gas in the second game. So, again, you're the Protoss player. What does that mean?
It can mean so many different things, honestly. And with somebody with iNcontroL, you can't really guess.
Well, iNcontroL sees where ScytheR is, but his scout got taken out by the first Marine on the field. And ScytheR's up here getting a good full scout on iNcontroL, sees the natural go down.
Yeah, so I think iNcontroL kind of knows what he's dealing with now and is playing accordingly. He showed a lot of aggression during the first game and trying to contain ScytheR within his 1 base, and it almost came back to bite him.
fast expand for ScytheR and 2 gases going down in the main. Fully saturated for ScytheR. Maybe see some early, maybe some Cloak Banshee play early.
And ScytheR loves doing that. I think he's the reason I know how to play against that now. And robotics facility going down. I think that's just standard play now against Terran and their evil minds.
Yeah, Terran's, a lot of Terran's openings, and for those of you that don't know, I'm a Zerg player, so I see a lot of, a lot of robo openings against Bio. It's a good matchup. You can go Colossus if you see the Ling play. You can go Immortals if you see Roach play. So it's very versatile against Zerg. Against Terran, again, I think a lot of your early timings are light. You're looking at Hellbats, Hellions. You're looking at Marines, so a lot of splash damage available there as well.
No, like what ScytheR is doing, it looks like he's going for a full mech play. He's already got his second factory halfway done, and his mech is, I love watching it.
So we've got the observers making their way across the map into all points for iNcontroL, seeing what's going on.
Yeah, it's really hard to pull a fast one on. And looks like we are going to see Colossus. We got the robotics bay going down.
2 more gas going up.
So maybe we might be seeing a blink with Colossus.
Substantial Widow Mine production down here for ScytheR, and 2 medevacs also being produced right now. And the observer's going to come in and see all of it.
Wow. Out. He sees a double factory.
Twilight Council now going down for iNcontroL.
And is he going to cross into the center here? Just skirting the edges for his drop. Oh, I like it. We actually have 2 drops.
Yep, and no vision of either one of them. They're going. He knows exactly where the sight line of that is. Now the Hallucinated Phoenix sees what's going on with 1 drop, and there's a lot there to clean it up. Does get the Widow Mines dropped. One of them is going to go off before it gets taken out. Second drop is now making its way into the main. Photon Overcharge goes down as the Widow Mines begin to borrow. Observer's going to come in and get some vision and going to clean that up. Got 2 more Widow Mines being loaded up as an observer sees it sitting right in front of the base for ScytheR. Third base now going down for iNcontroL. Now this drop got a little too close to the watchtower. He actually got it within view of the Protoss player who occupies that watchtower, so he knows it's coming.
And he's already there.
Yep, already waiting for it. ScytheR paying good attention. Gonna unload the Widow Mines and drop them over here, just below. So we see tanks and Vikings now being produced for our Terran player. Armory's going down as well. Blink almost finished up. Immortal's on the field. And 5 more gateways in production.
Oh, and we also have a Dark Shrine.
I totally missed the Dark Shrine. How did you miss it?
I did not even see that.
I expected to miss it. I don't know how you missed it.
I am ashamed.
Third base now being
He's
secured
so
for ScytheR.
sneaky, he got it.
That's just pro level right there. Hiding the DT Shrine from the casters even.
And does ScytheR not have a scan? He does not have a scan. I'm sorry, but this is my wet dream. And it never happens. Aaron always has a scan. With this super buff Dark Templar with 9 kills so far, going for 10. There it is.
I totally missed the whole sequence on that Dark Templar. I apologize for that stream. But we got him now. Gets cleaned up by the vision of the turret there.
I mean, he needs a Raven.
In the worst way.
And quickly. In the worst way. Also, not supply blocks.
Yep, here come the Stalkers. Got an observer sitting right above these 2 Widow Mines in the front. Scan sees the 3rd. There's now a 4th going down for our Protoss player. With good blink micro.
I also like the fact that he's keeping his Immortals and his Colossus back.
Yep, at home playing defense with his Robo army. Just a small army of
we
Blink
just have a
Stalkers in front,
starboard.
just to maintain map control. I think he's just trying to keep ScytheR contained. ScytheR does have a slight supply lead right now.
But we do have a Fleet Beacon going down, so iNcontroL is definitely shifting over. He's producing more Immortals. Just threw down his Fleet Beacon, so I think we're going to see Tempest, Immortal with Colossus. And a Templar Archives going down as well.
Blink Stalker's just controlling the map, just seeing what's going on. ScytheR really has no vision of what's going on. And iNcontroL knows darn near everything that ScytheR's doing. iNcontroL sees no 4th from ScytheR, knows he's ahead. A 5th base now going down for iNcontroL. And here comes the push. ScytheR takes out the probe with the watchtower. iNcontrol's now going to push in with his Stalkers. Nothing at home to defend. He's going to clean it up here, but pulls his entire army back to do it. Templar's now warped in for iNcontroL. Storm just about finished up.
Storm finishing in 7 seconds. And we have our mothership on the field.
So that's what the Fleet Beacon was for.
But we have ScytheR building battle cruisers. 2 on the way.
Fourth base under siege. 2 DTs are going to come do work. And no detection.
I don't even think he sees it.
I don't even think he knows they're there. Good feedback's going down. The mothership's out. So if you have a mothership and DTs, do you have to use 2 scans to see those?
No, just 1. However, he just lost his entire army.
Well, in the upgrade advantage, you're looking at +3, +2 upgrades for Protoss, +1 vehicle weapons for our Terran player.
Maybe these DT or these battle cruisers can turn it around, but with those blink and he's got no detection still.
He's got to hope so.
But I don't think ScytheR has seen the High Templar yet.
Well, I know that one of his motherships, or his medevac's got feedback in that engage.
Sure.
So, if he saw it, he knows they're out there.
Now he sees them.
Hanging out in the front of the army, looking for those epic storms. There's a scan, but those upgraded Protoss units are just too much. ScytheR sees the 6th base ring control up at the top.
Oh, that's huge.
All the Templars going down. A little bit of miss micro for our EG Protoss.
Might even miss. He's gonna lose it.
There goes the mothership. So ScytheR takes the supply lead now. Army supplies 122, 120 now to 117 for our Terran player. iNcontroL remaxes quickly. Both players are just about maxed out. Here comes a big wave of DTs down here at the 3rd of ScytheR. Gonna take out this planetary fortress. Cannons galore up at the 6th of our Protoss player. No entry there. Work being done by DTs down at the south side of the map. Another base for our Protoss at the south end of the map. We've got the 7 o'clock position.
Oh man, those DTs, demolition's gonna work.
Feedback's going down on the battle cruisers, storms going down on everything. Multi-pronged attack for our Protoss player. Immortals pushing into the natural. Small hit squad getting cleaned up at the 5th of our Protoss player. 49 SCVs lost for our Terran player.
It's a lot of widows.
Immortal DT, that's a strong composition, huh?
I need to start implementing that.
The main just absolutely gets infiltrated. Auto shots doing very little against this big, massive Immortals. DT's going up now to the, what is the 3rd base left, was the 4th. Planetary gonna go down. Battle cruisers are gonna clean up the Immortals, but it's such a cost. ScytheR down to 7 SCVs on the map.
And he's just going after supply depots, so supply blocked. At this point, I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah. 7 bases to 1 right now. A large bank for iNcontroL. Too much production. Too much army. ScytheR commenting that he's taken all of his OCs. So no scans for those DTs. Battlefields is going to try to do something up here at the, I forget what base it is, 6th base maybe? iNcontroL?
But the blink?
Big blink army.
Not even out.
And GG. iNcontroL
There we go.
taking game number 2.
Alright.
So ScytheR keeps it closer in game number 2. But still falls to the pro. See if these guys are ready to jump into game number 3. Which looks like it's going to be on Vonnie Research Station. Another 2-player map. Thank you again to everybody on stream. I hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. I'm having a great time, Zell. How about you?
So, I'm loving this. Some high level games with a beer, man. Here you go.
I don't know what the tally is on the 12-7 drinking game yet, but at least I've been in game for both of the start of both games.
Yeah, so there's a lot of sober people. It looks like we're still waiting on one person.
Yep. There it is.
There we go.
Nope, I am not playing ScytheR. iNcontroL is going to play ScytheR. Maybe he's going to handicap him by playing Terran. So as we get loaded into game number 3, what does ScytheR need to do to force a game 4?
He needs to win. Bob, I tell you, he needs to win.
Okay, everybody, drink for the obvious analysis. Alrighty, we're up here at the 12 o'clock position of Vonnie Research Station. Introducing our yellow...
Your screen?
Screen? Okay, everybody
Oh,
drink.
you got it.
Did I? Okay.
It's up.
Everybody drink because he said screen. We are at the 12 o'clock position. This is our yellow Terran player from the older gamers. Come on, make it game 4. Show your TOG strength. This is ScytheR.
And in our 6 o'clock position, our red Protoss player, the one and only iNcontroL from Evil Geniuses.
Alright, do we expect anything crazy from iNcontroL? I think he realizes how the first 2 games have gone. Do you expect him to try to pull anything out, or just play standard?
You know, I would love to see that. I'd love to. I'm not too familiar with him. I would love to see some kind of cheaty stuff, because that's what I do. I mean, he's up 2 games, why not? Where ScytheR is definitely looking for blood here, just trying to stay in it.
Well, and we know that the Master Cheese race is Protoss.
Damn right. Or sorry, darn right.
Drink. Still no gas for ScytheR, so he's going gasless, at least at the start here. No Reaper opening. SCV making his way around the outside of the map, trying to avoid being scouted. What do we make of that? Some kind of delayed bunker rush or something?
I'm not sure. I had to go grab another beer to do that drink.
First Marine coming out for ScytheR. SCV getting the scout. Seeing the same opening. One gateway and one cyber core. I'm going to go with the engineering bay block down here at the natural. So that's annoying. ScytheR's going to go ahead and take his second base at his in-base natural here. And iNcontroL's going to expand to the gold.
I love it.
Now, I saw a pro game, and I forget who it was, because that's the gold level casting that you get here on my stream. But it was a Zerg player who he started at the place where ScytheR spawned, but then he took, maybe it wasn't on this map, but he took like 2 gold bases. No, that's right, he took his gold first, and then he took the gold at the 9 o'clock position. That's his first 3 bases for Zerg.
That sounds like something I used to play before.
It looks like Marines all day long for ScytheR. And now the factory comes down. Gold base almost finished up for iNcontroL, as probes are now being transferred.
And one thing I don't think we've seen from ScytheR is any kind of Reaper harass.
No, we've seen none of it. I thought we might have seen it in the first game because he got his gas at the same time as his barracks. ScytheR scans and sees not really much of anything. I don't think he did see the forge there at the back of the base. Nope, that's the wrong player. There it is. No, he missed the forge at the back. Doesn't know about the gold base.
And we got pretty standard cannons in the mineral line to thwart off any kind of Widow Mine drops.
Second factory now going down. 2 reactors being built. Are we going to see mass Hellions, or are we going to see more Widow Mine play? I don't know enough about Terran Mech.
I think we're going to see Hellbats. We have the armory going down, almost finished, with the starport. So we might see some kind of Hellbat drop with maybe Widow Mine support.
I think you might be right.
Let's see what pops up on that production tab.
We got Charge coming down now for our Protoss player, and the Templar Archives.
Oh,
Phoenix
I wonder
is going to
if he's
scout
going to
it.
go for.
Hallucinated Phoenix is going to see it all. Sees the armory.
Archon.
Sees the 2 reactors on the factories. So he knows it's going to be Hellbats. Four more gateways for our Protoss player. 5 more gateways. 6 more gateways now.
Yeah, with no storm, I think we're definitely seeing a kind of variation of a Zealot Archon.
I think you're right on.
Almost has 1-1.
Charge is almost finished. He's going to have 1-1. 2 more gateways for a total of 9 gateways now.
And ScytheR has no idea about the gold.
Completely clueless. Doesn't know about any of it. Hellbats being transformed. Medevacs coming over. comes the push. Is he going to get there in time? Archon's already on the field.
Yeah, with that many Archons,
He's got 2 sentries for force fields. Here comes a hallucinated Phoenix. He's going to see every bit of what's coming across the map.
ooh, I like it. Some drops. I'm
Yeah,
not
but he
sure what
doesn't
the
know where
point
to
of it
drop
is if
because
he's
he
gonna
has
keep
no
it with
idea
him.
where his bases are at.
Too true.
Got 4 metabacks filled up with Hellbats. Gonna push up the ramp, and he is in trouble. Here's the Photon Overcharge. Hellbats are gonna come down. The Zealots are just making quick work of all this light. Splash damage from the Archons, cleaning up everything being pushed across the map. As iNcontroL takes a huge lead, huge supply lead. And here comes the counter
I don't
push.
think he lost one Archon. To be honest, I'm not sure if iNcontroL lost anything on that push.
He has, on the lost tab, 7 Zealots, 1 Archon, and 1 Sentry.
Oh, wow.
This is not
Yeah,
forward
that's an
pylons going down. This is not looking good for the home team, fellow Toggers. Good luck in the next round, says ScytheR. GG. iNcontroL, doing what the pro should do. Taking this one 3-0 over the best that TOG could give him in ScytheR.
But you know what? He had a good run at it in that first game. I don't know about you, but I was on the edge of my seat.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch these guys go. It was a real treat. Very awesome for iNcontroL. I think he did what you expected him to do. He did what I expected him to do, and he's a community guy. If anybody follows him on Twitter, if you don't, you should, at EG iNcontroL. He very cool. He's an older gamer like us. I want to say he's 29, and does a lot for the community. Takes his time out for doing interviews, and really promotes what goes on with the world of StarCraft and with the world of esports.
And if you don't follow him on his Twitch either, that too. I mean, entertaining to watch. Pays attention to his fans, answers questions, pays attention to this chat stream. While playing, nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. No, he is high class. Thank you again to the worst. I'm speechless. And those of you that watch this stream, I've always got something to babble on about. So this was a treat to be able to sit here and watch these guys play. I think we saw some good high-level StarCraft, some well-thought-out builds from both players. In this game, the cream tends to rise to the top, and you see what the difference is between a high-level Diamond player and a Grandmaster player in this game. But it was well fought by ScytheR.
And ScytheR did a very good job on that first game, trying to catch him off his guard. And definitely thanks again to the worst for setting this up. I don't think any of us could even dream about this kind of match happening. So thanks again.
Yes, indeed. The bar. I mean, it's kind of one of those things, Zell, where the bar kind of gets set pretty high, and we try to figure out what we're going to do to top it in the next tournament, or the next event,
right.
or the next great thing. Wow. Very cool.
Yeah, my mind's blank. I don't even know what we can do.
So, I guess we'll do a little bit of promotion while we've got some time on the stream for anybody who's left over and listening to us just sit here with our jaws all slacked open. So on the screen, if I can get my computer to do what I want it to do, is the announcement again for the tournament, which starts a little more than a week from now, our 1v1 off-race tournament for theoldergamers.com. For those of you that are on stream who are not members of the Older Gamers, go to theoldergamers.com, TOG, see what we're about. If you're 25 or over, you are welcome to join. All skill levels are welcome. We had a very high-level match today. We've got bronze, silver, gold level players in great quantity with our clan as well. So if you are 25 and over and maybe want your shot at the next match against iNcontroL or another top-name player, you see we do that kind of thing. So for those of you who are members and you haven't signed up for the off-race tournament yet, what are you waiting for? I think there's a couple spots left, and I think it's going to be a great time. Everybody playing races they're not used to. Wow again. So again, to everybody, thank you for tuning in. Thank you to iNcontroL. Again, you are fantastic. You're a great ambassador for our game, for esports, and just show what kind of quality there is out there in this world that we live in. So thank you for what you do, and continue to be a wonderful ambassador for our for our world. Thank you to ScytheR for putting on a good show. We all had a great time, and you played well. You played better than I think anybody, but certainly better than I would have. Zell, I don't know if you could say the same, but
oh, definitely.
Yeah, it was
I
a
would
great
have
show.
like 6 probes the whole game, just in shock.
So it was. I had a great time, and thank you to everybody involved. Zell, any last words?
No, just thanks again to the worst, and just for all the tournaments we've been doing. Just great.
Yep. TOG, you guys are great. Keep doing what you're doing. Anybody who wants to play, there's I think the end of Friday night clan night, we can get started. Y'all have fun. I will not be a part of it. I apologize, but y'all have fun, and keep in mind we've got the clan war on Sunday, right?
Yeah, we do. I think we still have a bronze and a silver spot. Maybe a couple of those open. Diamond, platinum, and gold, I believe, are filled.
And I will be streaming. We start at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. I want to say that is, 4 in the morning Australian time. So we hope that y'all come out and have a great time. And if you're not playing, watch my stream, because I'll be there.
Sounds good.
Well, thanks again, everybody.
You stay classy.
I am 12-7. Zell, thank you again for what you do.
If I figure that out, I'll let you know, but thank you anyway.
All right. And everybody have a great night. Thanks again.